Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I'm getting ready to bring you your general energy update for Virgo. So if your sun, moon, or rising is in Virgo, welcome to my channel. Virgo lovers, what's good? Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. Please use the spirit of discernment. Overall, cross watches, take it as if I'm speaking directly to you. And however, don't force nothing to fit. Let me set my intentions and then I'm going to dive right on in. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading for Virgo. Thank you for protecting us as we go through the portals to commune with you. Next, as you close the gate to anything not in alignment. Thank you for using me as the messenger, and so it is. Thank you. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. What's Virgo's energy? The healer of all ages in the upright position. So it's some healing taking place, but the thing is that somebody's playing it safe, so it's bringing an imbalance, okay? So healer of all ages, the garden in the gate, and the angel of balance in the reverse. So what I'm seeing here, Virgo, either you may be afraid to step outside of your gate here or your comfort zone, or somebody connected to you may be feeling this way. But let me pull tarot so we can get the tea. We can get the tea. Tell me about the healer of all ages. So there's some healing taking place that I'm seeing here just by looking at the card, and it's on a deeper level. Okay, this is some deep rooted stuff. Okay, so the Justice card fell out. So there could have been some type of injustice that was done. Okay, but overall I'm seeing here that someone is making a decision or trying to make a decision here that's fair, that's just. Something here that can actually bring balance to love, okay, with the Ace of Cups. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's just like after going through this long period of bad luck when it comes to love, this ascending master steps in and does what? Offers healing, offers grace, offers mercy. All of that stuff is what I'm seeing when I look at that card, right? To try to help with things, you know, getting better. But it's going to take for you to meet the divine halfway, okay? Is what I'm just here, what I just heard, right? So basically, it's going to take for you to step outside of your comfort zone, or for this person to step outside of their comfort zone, okay? So, Three of Wands in a reverse position. Because of the fact of so many obstacles and delays and frustrations and things like that, this is why you may be playing it safe, or this is why this person may play it safe, just to avoid those things. But it's like you can't avoid the inevitable, basically. I guess if you no longer partake in certain things, but you're still going to catch it on in some kind of way. Tell me about the garden in the gate. It's like you're robbing yourself of life, not being able to experience love just because of some heartbreak that may have taken place in the past. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse. So someone is definitely acting in this energy, lacking some type of structure, probably being very stubborn. Okay, masculine energy coming through. And then I got an Empress in the reverse. So it either could be this person is lacking their own self-awareness, or insecure, or it could be a mother figure that's a karmic energy, okay? Low vibrational person here that is causing this person to really not step outside of the gate. It's not like they're causing them to do it. It's because of what happened, is what I'm saying. Instead of them sticking with the mission, they're going back into their ego mindset. You know how you have those patterns, those habits, those belief systems, those unhealthy attachments to ways of thinking and things of that nature. And that's what I'm feeling like this person is actually doing. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. Wheel of Fortune is almost as if they may have reverted. Like, things seem to have been getting better, but something could have actually taken place too. You know, it's like as they were following their heart, their passion, you know, listening to the universe here, something could have definitely taken place. Some type of drama is what I'm hearing. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I got the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So I got the Queen of Swords in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. So it's just like one of these things where I just heard bad timing. It's bad timing or something. It's like, it's almost as if this masculine is dwelling on the fact that they may have not given to you, or all the things that they may have not done, okay, to make you have to literally cut them off or set boundaries with them and things of that nature. So they could be literally focusing on the bad times, right? Even though the time is now, okay, it's like this is what's probably bringing the imbalance. Tell me about the angel balance in reverse. That's what it is. They're literally focusing on the hardship. Point blank. Six of Pentacles next to the Ten of Swords. They're focusing on all of the wrong things. Whether it's financial loss, whether it's, you know, the fact that they may have not really invested into you, and it has caused so much heartache and so much pain. And it's like, instead of facing some of these things here that could be triggering them, they're just taking that step back and just playing it safe. But it's bringing a major imbalance here. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, because you both share the same idea of what you want with the Nine of Cups. And it's like they haven't given or filled your cups. I feel like they feel like it's something here that they haven't deposited into you for you to be able to reach that wish fulfillment. Tell me about that Nine of Cups. It's almost as if they're worried and they're stressing, okay? It has a lot to do with whoever their karmic is, coming in as the Queen of Wands in reverse position. All right, so whatever this person may have said or done is causing them to feel anxious, okay? Especially when it comes to them being able to put some type of effort into really investing you. And it's like a lot of y'all hardships may have came about because of their poor decisions, is what I'm hearing. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse. So what I'm hearing is that this person, okay, your person is burdened by them. They're burdened by the whole thing. It's like they have to do so much on their own. I'm hearing this Queen of Wands does not really put in the effort or the energy or anything. It's like this masculine does literally everything. So if there's children involved, they probably put up the bulk of everything that needs to be done for the child, providing, keeping the child, things of that nature, right? Three of Wands is in the reverse. So literally there's some type of delay or obstacle here, and it's causing them to wary, okay, because of that. They're not seeing any progress, and they're in expansion mode. They want to create a stable foundation for themselves, but it's this frustrating obstacle with this karmic. Show me what I need to see here. Yep, their hands is tied. It's like they're restricted. It's like something here is making them feel trapped, okay, and anxious. And what I'm seeing here, they're keeping themselves stuck for the most part because of some type of negative thinking, or it could be some type of fear. So instead of finding a solution or facing that fear, they're in this energy as a wounded warrior, stressing, depressed, anxious. Ten of Cups, and this is what they want. What you guys have is divine love. They just want to be able to literally have their wish fulfillment, is what I see with that alignment in a relationship with you. But they have this karmic, okay? And what I'm sensing is that, you know, Virgo, it's not so much you're going to put up with when it comes to that person. Okay, so it's kind of like it's going both ways, yeah. It's like you're not gonna, you're not gonna stress about it with the Four of Swords in the reverse. And it's like they wanna come back in. They ready to recover what they have with you, Virgo. But because of this situation and how they have this mental overload right now, okay, I'm seeing here that they may be just taking a pause right for the moment, trying to regroup, trying to get their mental state back, just really just trying to, what I'm seeing is like they're trying to like nurture themselves at this point. You know how it's like you go into hermit mode and you do the self-reflecting, but you do things that you're by yourself, okay? You're tending to your own self. That's what I'm seeing. With the Nine of Wands in a reverse position here, they could be being defensive, okay, or stubborn in some kind of way when it comes to this right now. And instead of them really facing the adversity here, they're doing the opposite. Okay, so it's not funny, but they're taking a pause. It's just weird, you know, how this energy shifts from day to day, Virgo, for us. Okay, I'm gonna say us. Okay, I did Capricorn reading, and it's like literally I'm reading the same energy day by day. Like I'm like, are we the only ones with this lit life? Okay, because everybody else reading be pretty much the same from yesterday. Like, okay, this is all that's happening. Same thing. Like, y'all ain't moved past the shit. But with this situation, some of y'all, I just heard, must be dealing with Geminis, okay? It's like you don't know what you're going to get from day to day. But overall, that's what it seems to be, okay? And it's like, what they have with you, it's just, it's nice, it's sweet, yeah, Hierophant. They want to be able to follow that process. Commitment is what I'm hearing. Marriage is what I'm hearing. But it's like they making a decision, but it's like, damn, I can't even offer what I want to offer. Two of Swords in a reverse, Ace of Pentacles in a reverse position, because it makes them feel hesitant because of whatever experience they had with this situation. And instead of them just healing from it, okay, and that's what needs to be done. They need to actually literally heal from that situation. They allow it to keep them stuck. So or you, Virgo. So flip the roles, however. Let me get something here. Tell me about this here with Virgo or Virgo's person. What are some of the things on their mind when it comes to Virgo? They're really thinking about how their lack of commitment. King of Wands in the reverse position. Especially when it comes to really achieving the goal, that they have for you. 7 of Wands. They thinking about, should they just give up or should they stay resilient? It's just a back and forth energy. Should I stand tall? Should I keep fighting? You know, or should I just fold and just give up and not commit? And, you know, but overall with the 4 of Swords in the reverse, if I feel like they have awakened to the connection and they know who you are. So it's just like, once you awaken, it's like, it's no turning back, right? It's none. But it's keeping them, they're in such a mental overload right now. It's almost as if they're allowing the negativity to set in instead of them facing it. Yeah. I was thinking. Yeah. It's like they're going back and forth. It's this back and forth energy. Bam, I made a decision. I don't want to juggle. Judgment in the reverse, but something here is like they're either blaming themselves or in some type of self-doubt or whatever. But then it goes to, okay, they're still working on cultivating something, which could still be their foundation, their money, trying to get their money straight, trying to balance out some stuff here when it comes to their money. Okay, so, but otherwise it's like, it's this back and forth energy, okay, with them. Thank you. Right. They do want to work on cultivating something here when it comes to offering you love, but they effed up from that karmic situation, y'all. Anything else? Okay, so I want to move on. Thank you. Tell me about Virgo's person here. Authority. That's the Emperor energy in the upright position. So it's a time for them to just stand in their power. They have to recognize their true power and to embrace it, right? And overall, of course, let's see. It says, the card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool. And in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite the qualities and tap into the masculine aspect of yourself. So other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills. So look, they may be operating too much in that feminine side, but they have to be grounded, learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reasoning to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on or emulate the similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. And this is what it is. It's like now is the time for them to come from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. They're being tested. Their power and their authority is being tested. And it's almost like I want to ask, will they pass the test? All right, so what are they talking? What is Virgo person talking to their family or friends about in regards to this situation? What are they saying Ten of Wands in a reverse. They're basically saying that, again, like I said, they're burdened, like they're carrying a weight on their shoulder that they shouldn't be, for real. It's like they're doing everything on their own. They're not even really expressing how much they're carrying in regards to those karmic situations here. So they're pretty much, you know, explaining that, like, I got a lot of responsibilities. Yep. King of Wands, and it's making it hard for me to even show commitment to my own goals, to stay passionate about those goals. Thank you. Because of this karmic person, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This karmic person is definitely unreliable. They're demanding, they're jealous, they just do revengeful shit. And it's like, how can I reach my goals if this person here just keeps failing to step up to the plate? Okay, I'm hearing this masculine barely has time for themselves. This karmic makes it difficult. Yep. So it makes them feel hopeless with the Star card in the reverse when it comes to you. And because I'm hearing you're so intuitive, Virgo, it's like they have to kind of like play the avoidance role with you, because you'll know exactly what's happening. And so they're basically letting their, you know, their peeps know, like, this is the barrier, this is the block. This person, my karmic, is making it hard or difficult for me to be able to move forward here, to connect with my Virgo. Some of the things they're saying about Virgo. They want things to get better. Eight of Cups in the reverse. It's almost like they can't, they feel like they can't leave behind those cups. You know how, Virgo, you just left, you know, what no longer serves you and just went towards your higher purpose in life. They feel like they can't do that. That's what I'm hearing. It's not a refusal type energy. It's more like, I can't. I got too many cups. I got too many responsibilities. I can't walk away. I have children with this Queen of Wands in reverse, right? I got these bills. I got this. I got that, right? So it's almost this feeling like they feel like they can't leave that and go towards their happiness, because they feel like they have to take on these burdens because they created them. You know that energy, like, I made my bed, I gotta lay in it. Yep. That's their justice. This is what they feel like. They're feeling like, okay, this is how I can balance out these scales. Live and deal with my karma. The Lovers. Wow. They're feeling like this is the best decision at the time. Why bring you into their mess? Yep, Ace of Pentacles in a reverse position. That's why they're so hesitant. Yep, to even partner with you in that way. Two of Cups. This is why you may see them kind of like out of nowhere, just feel like, bam, they just withdrew. They was here for the last couple of days, like, oh shit, I'm ready. It's almost like they're giving up on what they believe in, what they were fighting for, because of the adversity. It's almost like they're folding to the adversity. So it's like they're retreating back into their comfort zone. Look at that. Main female. Wealthy man. Poverty. Wow. Tell me about the poverty card. It's like this person feels like, how can I offer Virgo this abundance? They feel like they're actually like they don't have nothing. Like they're poor. Like they, whatever it is, it's like they got too much stuff around them that makes them feel poor. It feels like a lack mindset. Yeah, they don't feel successful. Six of Wands in the reverse. They feel like a failure. Yep, Judgment card in the reverse. They need to really do some self-evaluation with this because they got a lot of self-doubt. It's almost a lack of self-awareness here. It's like not realizing their own value and their own worth. Tell me about this wealthy man. And at one point, I see that it's like the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They made a decision, and that's how the energy was, right? Eight of Swords reverse. They had made a decision. They were finding solutions, facing their fears. Two of Pentacles in reverse position, making the decisions here, coming after you, and whatever the drama was going on with that. Yep, wanting to see progress. Three of Wands. Yep, and it's like, how can I cultivate? How can I cultivate this? How can I make this be about? How can I commit, you know, to Virgo here? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Pursue this goal. And there's so many challenges coming out as a Fool in the reverse. And not trusting that they can actually do it. They can start this. It's like they don't trust the fact that they may be able to start this new beginning. Come on. Celestial alignment came back out. An awakening. And this is what's happening. They're going through a whole nother awakening. So they're awakening to some more truths. Okay, so 40 and 41. Wow, so both of those are like twin flame numbers. But true alignment is alignment with yourself. It's like you have to choose it. So this is, again, remember I was like, they're being tested. And it's all about their choices. And basically, your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but Goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings, the energy of God, and declare, I am always being guided in the right direction. And that's the thing. It's like they're not trusting where they're being guided. So they're playing it safe. Okay, 40 with the awakening card. Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Your Maya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. They have, and literally, these masculines have been awakening, y'all. So it's like one of these things where they're daggone near fearful at this point. Because you know when you go through certain changes, it's new. So it's new to them. They don't know what to expect, how to go about it. The only thing that they know how to do is to play it safe, right? And because they're awakening and they're vibrating higher, they're starting to see the truth in a lot of things that they were blinded to or refused to believe. Okay, and it says here, and once you have experienced the awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. And literally, it's like they can't ignore it. They're going to try. And this is what I'm hearing. They're trying by playing it safe, staying in the gate. But no, I'm hearing that the universe is literally forcing them to evolve at this point because they've already know. So it's no other way. It's no turning back. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. The ascension is your divine purpose. Wow. The ascension is this person's or your divine purpose. This is what you were called here to do. This is literally what it is. And it's like I was saying earlier, it's like we have free will, but if you chose to go on this journey, you chose to awaken, there's no turning back. It's like the divine is like, you have to evolve. You have to go through the ascension. And that's what's happening. So as you can tell, because of that, okay, it's not going to last long. They're just in the funk. Self-sabotaging is what I just heard. Show me what I need to see here to close this out. Nothing jet set in stone. They just acting crazy. Okay, running from the ascension, running from the awakening. Okay, a win-win outcome is in the forecast, and you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so I'm hearing too that they may be experiencing ascension symptoms. Some of them may be experiencing extreme joint pains, flu-like symptoms. Also is what I'm hearing. Very lethargic, very tired. Is also what I'm hearing. If you're worried about your loved ones, your children, your family, especially during this time where COVID is running rampant through the world, you are protected and safe, okay? If you're praying over your person here, they're safe. Because I know we've been heavily under attack, spiritually under, by some other forces here. But I know I've been setting my intentions and saying my prayers and covering us pretty much day and night. Because there's been a lot going on. But overall, everyone is safe that you have been praying for. I feel like I want to read that a win-win outcome is in the forecast, and then I'll close out here because I want to jump into Capricorn's reading for tonight. Let's see, full moon in Libra. It says, this is a sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. So this is suggesting you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Perhaps it could be coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. However, a win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of that which is falling away, but see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. It's time for you to focus on yourself for a while and look after yourself, okay? But avoid vanity. All right, so, and I feel like this is what you or this person may be doing. It's like taking that time right now to look after your own self, right? Going into hermit mode, reflecting, or just really just deciding, let me just, right now, I don't know what's going on. And this is how I'm feeling. It's like, I don't know what's going on. There's so many things that are happening around me that are out of my control. The only thing that I know how to do right now is just to kind of like step back. But it says here, drama and upsets will bring partnerships to the forefront. All right, but this energy for Libra is literally about negotiation. So this is a good time to negotiate and things of that nature when it comes to this. All right, set your terms or speak your truth about whatever it is that you need. And then just, at this point, it's like all we can do is move on and live each day by day, right? We have to stay present. Regardless of what's happening around us and what the people that we love are doing, it still goes back to your own evolution. So at the end of the day, still tend to yourself, still nurture yourself, still choose you, still put yourself first. Okay, everything else will fall into place. Right now, they're being tested just as much as us. I know I'm a divine feminine, so I was tested heavily last week, over the last, 10 days. Okay, so, hey, we're all getting our turn. Why? Because we're going into a new cycle in our life. Some of us are at the end, and some of us literally have crossed over and went into a whole new season. And, of course, with each new season, we're going to get a test. We're going to go through a trial. But it's basically, literally, is being judged based off of how we get through these processes, okay? Because we call ourselves evolving and following a certain process here, or committing to a twin flame journey, or committing to our spiritual practices and things of that nature. It's going to require our wholeness. And this is what these challenges bring. There will be harmony. And I'm going to read that for you. But you're going to have to continue to move into a state of trusting and take your mind away from the ideas of what these outcomes are. Negative outcomes, okay, that you may be holding on to or thinking of, because it's conducive to what you're trying to manifest. Remember, low vibrational thoughts or feelings, that's all you're going to keep attracting to yourself. So I am a healing and manifestation channel. So I do ask that you face whatever you may be facing. If you're feeling triggered at the moment, face it, release it, move forward. Don't speak about it. Don't dwell on it. Don't think negatively, because that, again, is going against everything that you have learned and what you are learning. It says here, this card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time, or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of a relationship in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group or organization, a pet, or even incident or situation. However, the Harmony card is calling you to let you know that it's time for you to make a choice in a certain relationship. The bond you form with others are really about you. Even in the most difficult situation, they're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered, or am I still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. This is the Lovers. And this is a twin. Of course, we already know a lot of my collective are in a twin flame union. Okay, I'm a twin flame. So, of course, my energy comes through and you guys are on the same timeline or close to the timeline that I am on. But overall, what is it that you still need to learn, or what is it that you may have learned? Remember, twin flames don't necessarily mean that you're going to be in a relationship with this person now. It literally just means nurturing the bonds of you guys' friendship so that you can fulfill your destiny, your calling, your divine life purpose. We get so caught in our head of we got to have this person. Stop claiming ownership. Okay, this person is specifically placed in your life to help you to evolve so that you can fulfill your calling, your purpose on your life. What is the lesson here that Virgo should be learning? Five of Swords in the upright position. Okay. To make decisions. Okay. Good, healthy decisions is what I'm saying. Relying on your intuition, even though, and not feeling defeated. So even though you may have went through some type of conflict or disagreement and things didn't turn out the way that you expected it to turn out, whatever the falling out could have been that you may have had with this person, you understand, it's like you got to rely on your intuition and guidance to show you the best way to stay grounded. Okay, because you got a lot of opportunities and choices. And so through this situation here, it's teaching you to let go of some of these unrealistic ideals. It's teaching you to check in with your higher self, to self-evaluate your options and dig below the surface, not to feel defeated. Okay, Ace of Wands comes out in the upright position next to the Hierophant. This is what this process is about. This is a spiritual experience. It's teaching you about your future, your new beginnings, receiving good results. It's teaching you that you are your own teacher, that the answers are within you, for you to follow your own path, to have your own set values and beliefs, okay? To learn those fundamental principles that you need as you're on this journey. This is everything that you're learning from this situation. Even though you may have these demanding challenges, you will overcome them, okay? Because the new beginning is always in front of you. Why? Because you're manifesting it with the Magician. You have everything that you need at your fingertips. You are learning to be a master manifester, okay? You have the tools to manifest spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotional. You have the resources and all. You combine them to become a manifesting powerhouse. Okay, not to just explore what you wish to have. It's for you to actually literally manifest it. This is what you both are learning on this journey, okay? Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is about not allowing your fears to impede your fullest potential so that you can't move forward, but for you to be able to go in your King of Wands energy and to take charge. Learning not to keep going into your lower self every time you hit an obstacle. Not having a lack of confidence in your ability to lead on this journey because you're a natural born leader, okay? You have a clear vision and you will manifest it. The opportunities are being presented, but fear cannot impede that because that's going to cause the delays, okay? So, is there anything else, Spirit? Hey, I'm learning just as much as you. And when there's an imbalance here with the Lovers, disharmony, inner and outer conflict, when the feelings aren't mutual with your person and somebody's reluctant to open up their heart, you still recognize here that you have a meaningful connection with this person. And literally, the meaningful connection is what? Your divine life purpose. Knight of Cups in the upright position, okay? I'm dropping the jewels here to help you to get through this. So I hope that you are adhering. And again, this is definitely for my people who have a twin flame connection. I'm feeling heavy on that. This shows you how to move with grace and how to take your time and how to stay present and not to rush the process. This is what it's about, because this is about long-term goals and legacies that you're building. Okay, so it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes for you to be able to go with the flow and the synchronicities of the universe is what I just heard. Wow, okay. The moon card in a reverse position. So gain your clarity, release whatever the anxiety, the fear, whatever it is that may be there, okay? Especially because you got troubles in your love life. Ace of Pentacles in an upright position. Everything is going to change for the good, but you're going to literally have to become a vibrational match with the universe. What card came out? Celestial alignment. It's about you matching the frequency of the universe, okay? Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. All right, your hard work and your dedication is going to pay off. You're going to get good results as you're working towards your goal. Make a plan, okay? The World card comes out in the reverse position, but you got to take these steps. You have to take these steps. There's no shortcuts. The Star card comes out in the reverse. This is a test. Wow. Virgo, this is a test. You're being tested. Your person's being tested. This is all a test. Will you learn to trust the divine? Will you learn to trust yourself? Will you learn to trust the universe? Will you learn to just move into a state of trusting, period? Okay, so I'm going to get ready to go. I went longer than I should have, but y'all is definitely, look, y'all worth it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I love you guys. Peace.